Just a little bit on rigging here. Got some new products by Clam this year. Big Tooth by Clam tip ups. They've actually got 3 different models. This is their wooden model here, but of course you got to spool them up and get them ready. And just some tips on that. We are northern pike fishing today, but just in general, pike, lake trout are good examples of fish that'll take off a lot of line, so you want to be able to have a lot of line on here. This is actually a 100-pound test Seaguar thread lock that I've got from my main line. And a system I started doing here a few years ago. I wish I would have thought of it before. A lot of people, to find depth set, use different things like clip-on bobbers, sometimes pinch in a split shot. Some people used to put little buttons on their line. That was something I used to do years ago. So when you're setting the depth so you can reproduce the depth if you want to be near the bottom or whatever it is, what I found is works tremendous, especially if you get a contrasting line color like this white in the thread lock. And then you just use a slip bobber system bobber stop and you tighten that on there. Obviously it stands out really good, that pink against that white. Chartreuse orange, anything like that will stand out well against the white as well. When you set your depth, you just slide that up and down. You don't have issues bumping it out of position generally while you're fighting a fish either. And in this particular case, I've got about a 3-foot Seaguar AbrazeX 60-pound test fluoro lead, and I always run a clip, so you can change these out real quick. Sometimes I'm using real heavy rigs for dead bait, and obviously you might want to switch over to lighter line for walleyes or whatever else too. But this is just a great rig setup, and this by far is the best way to have your depth set and be able to adapt real quickly.